Hello guys, so today we'll be implementing the reverse string functionality with Java code and Java method, and basically we'll be doing from input parameter of string we'll have to reverse each character, and the output should be the reverse version of it. Like for example, in this word of this string, which is the reverse version of the word hello, the H has to go to first and the O has to go to the last. Then the E has to go to second element, and the L, this L has to go to second to last, and this L will remain on the same place, and basically will reverse and return hello. The same thing with this example with the reverse version of Java. The G will go to first and the A has to go to the end, and this A has to go to second and V has to go to second to last. And how can we do that? So in the implementation we basically have to swap each time basically need to have two pointers to the first and to the last, and after we do the swapping we need to increase the first pointer to the second and the last pointer to the last second, and so on and so forth until we get in the middle, and this will have the result from it. So how to do that? We will have the left index, which will be the 0 element, and the right index will have to be the end of the array of the string. Right index will be the input length -1, but since we are working directly with string, they are immutable, so we'll have to create basically a new string on each iteration of the method. And in order to not do that, we will extract this string to array, to character array, and we'll extract it to variable, and we'll use this as a source. So and this will not be final because we're changing the character inside the array, and we will have a loop that will looping until the left index become bigger than the right index. And while this is true, while the left index is still below the right index, we will have the swapping of the indexes of the elements. So I will get the left index character here in the temporary variable, and then this left will become the current right index, and then the current right will become this temporary variable from the current left that we get, and this will basically is the swapping, like the first became last and the last become first. And after that we need to left index to be increased, so in order to move to the right, and the right index has to decrease, so basically we're going smaller to the middle, or one step at a time. So basically this is currently the left index and this is the right, and until the left becomes bigger than right in the pointer, then we'll be looping and swapping the characters. And after the loop finishes, we will be having the reverse string in the character, and we'll return the array as a new string all these characters, and basically that's it. And one possible edge case that we need to handle before doing all of that, we should check that if the input is null or is empty, then in that case we don't need to do all of that, and we'll basically return the input. If it's null, it will return null. If it's empty, then there is nothing to reverse, so it will be return empty array. And that's the implementation. Let's see how it works. So the first test will be with the word hello that is reversed. We need to verify that it returns hello. So let's place some breakpoints to see it in action and see if it works. Okay, so this is the character array currently, and the current, after the first swapping, what it becomes, the age go to first and the O comes to the last. We are decreasing the left index, right decrease, and on the second iteration, after we swapping, become the goes to the first and the L goes to second to last, and after that the left index become equal to the right index, so the loop breaks and we're returning the word hello, and this is the solution. Okay, so let's try with another example with the Java string to see how it works. Okay, so the current character array is as the same, and after the first swapping it becomes the capital G becomes first and the A goes to last, and we are going to a second iteration and the A goes to second and the V goes to third. And after that the left index is 2, the right index is 1, so we break the loop and we get the solution that is Java. Okay, so the third example, which is the word reverse. After the first loop, the capital R go to E to first, and smaller e goes to last, and so on and so forth. Goes to looping several times because it's a bigger word, and the end result is the word reverse. And the last example, which is race car, this is like a palindrome word. It will basically works the same, but the capital R will come first. Let's see what we get. Capital R goes first and smaller r goes last, and in the end the result is race car. Okay, so, and let's see if it touches the edge cases, what happens there. If we send a no, we're basically now skipping the entire implementation. It catches on the first. Always try to fail first on the method before doing anything. That's a good practice. And In this case we're returning no, and with empty string it will do the same. Empty string. So this is for today's lesson. Hope you enjoy it. If you like it, please give me a like, and I will be sharing the source code in the description below. Thank you very much.